Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everyone has had a blessed week so far. Today we're going to be doing another Bible journaling video, and I'm going to be talking about guidance. The reason why I chose guidance is because in the year of 2020, there is just so much that I want to change. And sometimes in life, we literally try to make plans, and when they don't go as planned, we're just like, okay, why didn't that go the way that I wanted it to? It's because God is the planner of our lives. We can make as many plans as we want, and they don't go through. That's because God is literally trying to direct us somewhere else. And I just wanted to do guidance because not a lot of people talk about it. A lot of us always say, oh, other plans happen and other things like that, but we don't really think about maybe God was guiding me somewhere else. The reason why that job didn't work out because God was guiding me to go back to school, or maybe school didn't work out and that's why God gave me this job that I kind of been looking at for a few weeks or a few months. So sometimes God guides us in different directions than we thought we would go. So I just wanted to touch on that. I found a whole lot of good verses to go with guidance, and this is the little book that I use. I mentioned it maybe once or twice in one of my videos, but this little book right here was only $4.99. It was 25% off at Walmart, and I bought this book probably about 4 or 5 years ago. But when I went to Walmart, they had one that was this was called Bible Promises for Women, and they had this copy, and there was a few of the same ones in there, but it had a whole new lot of verses. So if you guys want to check that out, just go to walmart.com and look up books, and it is in there. But I found this one. It says, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. That's Isaiah 30:21. And then I also found this one, and it says, we make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. That's Proverbs 16:9. And y'all, when I read that, I was just like, wow. Because in one of my Bible journal videos, I was talking to you guys, and I said in the year 2020, I just want God to guide my steps. And when I read that, I was just like, okay, that's what I want to talk about today, because I want God to just guide my steps in the year 2020. In 2019, I had made so many plans, and they all fell through. And I'm like, okay, everything that I'm doing is not working out. Everything that I'm trying to plan out is falling apart. So I'm just going to give it to God. And I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and God is guiding me in the direction I need to be. And I feel comfortable about that. So when you know that the things that you plan are not working out, and you start feeling comfortable in the direction that you're going, you're following the steps that God are leading you to. So with all of that being said, if this is something that you'd like to see on my channel, please subscribe. Also, like this video and comment down below which verses you'll be using for the word guidance today. And y'all, let's get into this Bible journal video. So for this design, I chose to do a butterfly sitting on a little branch, and I have little drawings here, little flowers, a little leaf. This design that I thought would look really good with the word guidance. So why not put a little butterfly and with its pretty wings. I think that I'm going to be using the metallic markers that I showed you guys in my last video, and I'm going to be using the white jelly pen for the verse. So for the start off of it, I'm going to be using this gold color for the branch, and I think I'm going to use the other color gold for the inside of the flowers. sometimes in dealing with guidance, we try to make so many plans for our lives and we forget that God is the person that is in charge. And sometimes we get lost trying to make sure that every little detail in our life is perfect, and then when everything falls apart, we feel like, why? But I feel like when we let God lead things in our lives, it makes things so much better because we know that He is not going to steer us in the wrong direction. And sometimes I feel we get afraid to let Him lead because we don't know where He's going to lead us to. I feel that we try to make the plans ourselves in our lives because we feel that if it don't work out, we can fix the outcome of it. And when God leads us, we are afraid of where He's going to lead us to, because sometimes the things that we ask for, the blessings that we ask for, the prayers that we pray, we are actually afraid to sometimes receive it because we don't know how we would deal with that. And we're sometimes afraid that what if it can actually happen? What if what I've actually prayed for will actually happen? And we just kind of be afraid of the outcome that God will give because it's something that we can't control. And I think that's sometimes why we get so afraid of God leading us. But let's just quit being afraid of where God will lead us, because at the end, we know that when He leads us, it's going to be in the right direction. It's going to be where we need to be. So right here with the flowers, I'm just going to color this last flower right here all the way in and add a little gold touch to it. And then I'm going to make the flower at the top white. So for the butterfly's body, I decided to make it silver. I love the way that it turned out, and I felt just making it silver will make the butterfly stand out so much more for this picture. For the butterfly's wings, I'm going to be using this beautiful metallic purple. I think that made the butterfly stand out so much more when it came with the silver, and I just love the way that it looks. Don't forget to comment down below, guys, and let me know which verse you'll be using for your word guidance. I would love to see which ones you guys found. I will also be putting my link to my Facebook page and my IG down. If you guys want to tag me in any of your pictures, I would love to see those if you did one, and I would just love to see what you guys did. So now I'm going to go in with my blue Gelly Roll pen and write guidance. I think I'm going to write it across the wings and just put guidance up there in this pretty blue color. So the guidance didn't pop up as much as I wanted to with the blue ink pen. So I'm just going to go in with my blue metallic marker and just trace over it to make it stand out more. I think it looks so much better now that I went in with the blue. So I'm just going to let that dry off a little bit. And then I'm going to just write in my verse at the bottom of the page with the white gel pen. So as I was writing the verse, I realized that I had made a mistake. So that's why there's a big pause there. But I am going to fix the mistake with just coloring in with a black marker. Mistakes are fine, you guys. We make them. So I'm just going to color in with a black marker and just make the correction. And I'm going to finish the Bible verse. So I had made a few mistakes in here, as you guys can see, but I just fixed them by making the letters a little bit darker and just tracing over the words a few more times to just make the mistake blend in. So it's all about just making everything blend in. It's okay to make mistakes. I make them all the time, and instead of trying to just start over, I just see if there's some way that I can fix the mistake, and then I just keep going. So that's kind of how that kind of fits in with the guidance. Just guide your way through and it will be fine. So right here at the bottom in the blank space, I'm just going to be writing down, order my steps always, Lord. I just want to write this down because I just want God to just keep taking me in the direction that I need to go in my life. I just want God to guide me to where I need to be. So I just wanted to write that down, and I felt like it was a very good word to put down, and also it is one of my favorite gospel songs, so I felt like that would be a very good touch to add with the Bible verse and a very good finished touch to the picture itself. And this is the finished layout. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed doing this layout with me. If you are new here and this is something that you like to see on my channel, please subscribe and like this video. Also, I want you guys to comment down below which verse you use for your word guidance. I also want you guys to hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload from me. And if you want, you are more than welcome to tag me in my Facebook page and on my Instagram page to show me the designs that you used, and I would love to see those. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.